Alright, welcome back to G&E Open. Starting with Valorant Round 2. This is another best of one match between Iowa State, Varsity, and Radiant Rising Gold. I am Helix again, and I've been joined by my lovely co-caster Jo for this round. Jump right into our match here. Sunset game here. Iowa State on defense, and Radiant Rising Gold out of the University of Iowa on attack. Big rivalry match here. Iowa State versus University of Iowa.
Here's the typical gecko flash. A site.
Looks like Radiant Rising is setting up towards B here.
Dizzy's up!
Cypher's gonna push that dart A main. He's gonna rotate to tiles. Nothing spotted A. Looks like it's mostly a B stack.
Cypher working up mid here. Might be able to catch a funny timing though. is being watched here.
Joystick takes him down.
And that'll trigger some rotates back out of the Radiant Rising side. They don't want to pressure in this B site through the... I think they spotted the Cypher stuff and they don't want to push through that. Swap around to the Leviathan Classic. Team skins get wins, you know. Some good pop here, does push back joystick. Play through the smoke. It's quickly shut down, although the boombot does trade out here. Rainbow stuck behind the default site box, gets one, gets a second. And then starts the plant and is shut down. That's why he's the best. That's why we keep him around.
I never thought I'd have beef with
Triple
myself,
out of a Lambo on the site hold, locking it down. Oh, easy pistol wins from Iowa State here. Play through the clove smoke got a little sketchy there. One, two, and three out of Lambo. Simple as. And the dart will spot two towards the A side. Just gonna close the door and play two towards top mid here. Make sure it actually looks like he wants to go all the way around to A here. The A play.
Spike down A.
Quick one shot with the outlaw down tiles. Backs up.
Like that ISU's opting to play that one. It's not good TP spots and one ways.
Last player standing.
Keep feeding Lambo kills. Four, and ace is denied by Yeti.
Wow.
Quick
win in the bag.
Quick 4K out of Lambo there. Holding the line down and elbow here with that outlaw. Stolen right in front of him. Alright, first gun round here for Radiant Rising. Posturing again towards this A tiles lane.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy has target.
Quick blast pack into elbow from Mizo. Followed up. Quick push into elbow here. Iowa State's given them a lot of space towards A. Setting up for a retake here. Towards the CT side. Row is going to throw for the wingman for the plant and default box. Scott will get the first pick here in the aggression through the smoke for flank. Just gonna slow it down.
Dark comes out.
Last player
It's been
standing.
he misses one. Oh, they're all taken out. Good attack.
Iowa State seemed a little hesitant there on the retake there. They just stalled out a little bit. Didn't really feel like they had an entry tool until somebody took a wide swing and took a gunfight towards site. So I'll get Radiant Rising the first round on the board.
Clear to engage. Weapons hot.
So I can set up the B. Yeti's gonna take an
Go
early
A
fight.
main, or B main.
No peeking.
Smoke top mid. Just let him work up here a little bit.
I don't think Radiant Rising has noticed that ISU's 3-stacking B right now.
Yeah, the full retake site up on A is kind of interesting. They're giving them a lot of space on the map too. Iowa State has almost no map control. They're just letting Radiant Rising work through this very slowly. And I think they've started to figure it out that there's nothing towards A. Does that give the mid players an opportunity?
Yeah, I like this mid
Where did
push.
Joystick get
30
down
seconds
tiles from?
They use that Gecko ult to push mid, and then Gecko can walk down and pick up his thrash and
Going again.
ult back on site. Looks like he's doing exactly that.
Late mid presence from Bags just slowed them down a little bit, but Iowa State's worked around, and they're setting up this 5v5 retake towards site. Miso is flashed off by the Gecko, and the double swing from this jump up position will get 2 off of a short.
Not sure Rose's been spotted yet. He does have the thrash. Thrash coming out.
I'm trying to use it to deny the defuse.
remaining.
We'll get 1.
Last player standing.
Molly from Bags off the defuse will push him back.
Oh, and he's got the molly.
Should clear that. Yeah, and it does. Benji does get the swing, but it doesn't quite get the defuse. Radiant Rising will tie it up 2-2. Very clean round execution. That does come down to the 1v0 there.
No, Iowa State's gonna be on a save.
Yeah, Iowa State will be on save here. It's interesting, Bags only had a deagle last round. They should have been on full buy, but I'm assuming they're not there doing.
I wonder if that KO knifed mid. Looks like Iowa State's have 3 pushing tiles right now and 1 pushing of A main.
We've got a lot of space on this push. They're not... Rising is not contesting this at all.
No. Oh my gosh. Cypher gets 2. KO picks another one on B site as Radiant Rising takes the site. Wingman planting the bomb.
Iowa State still on this flank here. They're pushing right into the crosshair of a Mist, who's holding his,
One enemy
his flank
remaining.
timing, gets his first. And Lambo pulls him off.
There you go. Takes another gun from Radiant Rising.
Quick flash play into B main will shut him down. Damage is damage. We'll take the eco damage.
Should be close on some ults here.
Yeah, I believe Lambo's got to be close to a second thrash here at this point. Not too far off. A half.
Shutting them down.
Quick set up towards A. Knife cleared back sight.
I don't think he hit anybody, so they kind of are lacking in the info still, as Iowa State's backed off the site and to retake again. Missed flash there coming out from the KO, where he's botting down. Elbow.
Smoke off elbow, the one way will dissipate. So they do have space to work up A here. They're just going to pull back off of it. Util committed both directions, but
Yeah, it looks
not
like
willing to
they're-
commit bodies. They've got a lot of forward position with this raise, so they can potentially use that to take some lurk timing here. So they work back towards mid and towards B. Gonna break the market door, take some speculative shot towards top mid.
I kind of like this. I like how they're splitting up the Iowa State defense here.
Nice shot
All
from
the
Yeti,
over.
pulls. Was missed off of the B main peak.
Flash and Wingman both come out. Market
30
smoke
seconds
out.
left.
Omen
Spike planted.
flashes through smoke. Race picks up one from Yeti.
This KO ult is gonna make the retake
Three for me.
a bit painful, but Yeti does sneak around the pillar and gets Ro, who's looking the wrong direction.
One enemy remaining.
Just Bags here, stuck behind the box. Flashes himself out.
Oh, and they have the cage and smoke.
Clean retake from Iowa State. Joystick will defuse. Very, very well executed. They just got picks where they needed them. It doesn't look like Radiant Rising was quite playing together well enough. They didn't have anybody positioned to trade those three spots.
Yeah, I
Bags is
agree
just
with you. They were
Bags
kinda
playing
just sitting
behind.
on site,
Yeah.
waiting. Either got to push through or go back to short and hold short together.
Alright, set up fast towards B.
Cage triggered.
I'm surprised Radiant Rising isn't trying to punish this cam drop. There's a small window there where you can swing the Cypher who's trying to do it. It looks like he did get tagged a little bit. They're not quite taking the fight there. Nice shot from Ro, pulls Yeti off top mid.
Yeah, that's really big. I think Yeti has his ult as well.
I believe he used it last round. He got a pick
okay.
off of it. But I'll give Radiant Rising some time to set up here. This TP out of... TP's in to check where they all are and cancels it immediately after spotting all 5 of them towards B main. It's a big play out of blank.
And that angle just getting to is
Spike
insane.
planted.
Cover going out.
Still a 4v3 if the Clovolt will keep Mist alive, but he needs to get a pick here and he doesn't. Swinging for it. We'll give Radiant Rising enough time to go back and set up this post plant towards B main. Especially with that market smoke will slow him down a little bit. Smoke on the bomb. Just try to get a defuse snuck in here.
Monster on the
This Thrash is going to make that very hard. He pulls the first one off the bomb. Lambo is detained up on the pillar. He'll get run down.
Well played.
Well played by Radiant Rising. That's what they were trying to do the first time. You gotta get the stack established in B main. Give opportunities to trade for each other and use your util to slow them down.
Looks like they're gonna try A again.
Yep, starting with an A lane here. It looks like they'll be running towards an empty site for the most part. I think Joystick will end up moving towards A here once he's figured out his buy.
Element there's a smoke middle, so they have Iowa State as middle control.
Bomb buddy out.
A quick run up, elbow. Lots of space given to this raise. the CT smokes down. Have a free A site. Almost no Utsil committed outside of the smokes and the boom bot.
Yeah, they
Quick
have
plant
full
here.
room sight right now. Somebody tough
Spike
retake
planted.
with only pistols.
Yeah, Lambo doesn't even get one behind the box. Cleared very nicely.
One enemy
Miso
remaining.
cleans up 2.
Grenade!
Gets his nade back and throws it towards it. It's just Benji all the way back in CT. Rips the head. Rips the second head. That's winnable. Winnable?
5.
Smoked off here. Doesn't really have a chance here, but might get another one. Not quite. Makes it expensive at least.
Yeah.
That's a big set of headshots there. I'll give Radiant Rising here 3v5 lead. A nice spray down from Mizo. Keeps it under control the whole time. His third shot is gross. That is just
Drop in a smoke.
clean on it. Fight taken towards B main to start the round. Yeah, he's got behind the box. Wants to take one. Does
Spike
trade
down,
one
B.
for one there.
I like this cage setup he has here. One way onto B main, so it's pretty impossible to push.
Yeah, it slows him down so much there. Lambo with the cleanup on the lurk of Radiant Rising Cypher. Mist is getting a lot of space here. Spots out the shoulder. Nice peek. Got him space to work with towards A, but Lambo's tucked all the way back down towards A main. He's playing the wrong side of the site for a defender.
See, he goes unnoticed by that boom bot. Couldn't get a pick here.
He is noticed by the knives. They know that he's around, but they don't know exactly where he is. Benji commits towards elbow here, spots out a gun barrel.
One enemy remaining.
2 heads, doesn't get the third. Lambo will recommit. Mosh him out of the corner.
Wow. That's just a well played
That's-
Gecko.
Yep, flash him out, molly him.
Now he's got his ult again.
Did an excellent job staying alive there, just playing Ring Around Rosie on the site, making sure that he's existing enough to cause pressure, but not being so forward that he gets picked. That spray down from Benji there is disgusting. He almost gets the third as well. Stack towards mid and
Drop
B.
in a smoke.
Looks like a quick mid to B play, potentially attempted. Gonna open this market door here.
Interested to see how Iowa State uses the silver. They're gonna wait for a plan and play retake.
Yeah, I feel like they've had it for a couple of rounds and they haven't committed it yet. Bolt off the tap, doesn't get anything. Because Radiant Rising have planted in a slightly off position.
He's kept him out of main though, so they're all kind of stuck on site and market.
Yep, flash through the smoke, attempting to clear. Thresh is going to spot him in the corner. He's immediately shut down.
One
Actually
enemy
detains his teammate.
Got one.
Miso will pull Lambo off of
Hard one
main.
flank.
5 health in a dream, doesn't get it.
Oh. Yeah, I think Iowa State realized if they keep him out of the main, they can just retake for free.
Yeah, yes, very true. Didn't get anything off their ults, but at least they created enough space to play off of it. Two raise rockets up, one for each side. We got a thrash up for Radiant Rising here.
That was there. Yes, this should do.
Half buy here for Radiant Rising. Usually signals a faster play, and they're going to try to take that quick fight towards Elbow. Limbo is waiting.
Okay.
Try to boom bottom out of the position. Gonna not commit the global quite here. They're gonna throw a lot of Utes to push Lambo all the way back into the corner. Flash the smoke. Waiting for him.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Ray's ultimate leaves him in a 2v1 here.
I will see
Ends it
you
up
again.
Last round in
His
the
A
half.
site has been a rock for Iowa State. They have not been able to commit to an attack. Radiant Rising has not been able to commit to an attack on this site at
This is a
all.
nice spot.
I think they've gotten into one post plant, and it was a very quick dispatch. We move into this final round of half here.
Yes, this should do. Okay.
Pretty much tied
let's
up
get
here.
set up.
6-5 slight favor to Iowa State. Ham doesn't spot any early aggression, which will let them take lots of space here.
Fire in the hole!
Take this fast fight here with the Raise Rocket, commits it towards CT, doesn't hit anything. Clear the trips back pillar. They've flooded the site here. Bomb is gonna start going down behind the pillar.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
There's the Crash. Trying to retake CT here.
Rash gets 2? Yeah, just 2. Mist will pick both of the tame players.
There's the global. Needs to get that pick.
Last player
Does
standing.
not. Leaves it just to the Cypher here of Ska.
Last player standing.
Does get the low health
I
player
know
of Yeti.
exactly where you are.
Throw
Knows
the
where
hat.
he's at. Oh!
Dancing around. Blank Shard will get it.
What's another death?
Just in time on the defuse. Very nice gunfight. You know the Cypher without the hat is the hardest to hit. Very, very nice gunfight. Just dancing around him. 7-5 Iowa State. Okay, as we switch sides here, it puts Iowa State onto the attacking side here. Start their first pistol round. Stacked up towards B main. This gamble here from Radiant Rising is not working out here. Iowa State's stacked full towards A. They're just trusting their Cypher to hold the push back here, and I don't think it's going to work out for them. It does give an opportunity to go for this fast flank here with 2 from Radiant Rising. Iowa State floods the site.
Late trip catches a couple of them, I think.
Did he clear the Dizzy but not the players? This quick set of trades comes out.
Spike planted.
Does leave the man advantage to Radiant Rising here. This 2-man flank is going to run into the 2 players stacked up in B main. So it's just
One
Bags here
enemy
working from
remaining.
CT. Lambo 1v2. Does the first one? Does he hear the defuse? He did hear the defuse. Bags gets it halved. Gets back off of it. Knifes it.
All the smoke from the glove.
Doesn't know where he is. Bags wants to take this fight. And it can't quite get it. Lambo, who will take another 3K, winning the round for Iowa State there. Bags didn't quite trust his clove to stick the defuse there from with the smoked off B main. He goes to push for the fight, and Lambo's been great on those. Anytime somebody's pushed at him, he's been able to fight back on it.
Vámonos,
So it looks
run
like
it back.
Cypher's actually holding his trips on B site in case the Rays nades the trip early.
Yeah, they're not playing the main trip. They're playing this like all the way back on Pillar for the Pillar plant. They're also rotating around, but they've been content to let the Cypher solo play B. It's interesting. You're putting a lot of trust in that one Cypher util piece to hold back an entire push. Miso will nade towards elbow here. Get some damage off that.
Flashes, both flashes.
Look in the smoke, doesn't get anything. Joystick and Yeti storm through. Ro takes some damage trying to jump across CT. Ska's
Force
picked.
blast.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Easy cleanup from Iowa State. We do lose Yeti, but everybody else cleaned up nicely.
Yeah, and they're running away with this. Radiant Rising really needs this round.
But it was just Nico. Nobody had more than an deagle on that round, so see what they can do with guns in their hands. They've more than effective with actual weapons, so we'll see. This quick play towards A main. Miso will shut down the first peek. Yet Joystick peeks with util in his hands, is also picked out, missed. Gets a pick on mid, from Benji.
It's 3.
It's Lambo 1v5.
I've seen it done before.
Can't quite get the first one. Nated pressure. Doesn't quite get it.
It's the
So
round they
four-
needed.
4 alive from Radiant Rising.
You get first pick.
Keeping these guns in their hands is exactly what they needed.
2 good shots again.
Slight misplay from Joystick there, peeking him with the bow out. But it's all good from Iowa State. They'll be back on guns here. Our first proper weapon-on-weapon round of this. Looks like they want to take a quick fight towards A main here with this KO flash setup.
Yeah, they get the one way down on A main, but it's getting ignored by Iowa State as they push down to B.
Yeah, it's just the Cypher lurking in tiles is all that they'll find
Oh, yeah.
here.
Monster
Everybody
on
else
the
is
loose.
fast towards
They found my cage
B
trigger.
main.
Oh, 2 for true. To the cage.
Yeah, just spots an elbow or something, cleans it out. Joystick will get a plant down here. Sets up this 4v5 post plant. Radiant Rising just waiting for the smoke to fade. They'll push out. Rocket gets one, drop doesn't get the other. Easy cleanup for Iowa State. Gets the dink towards CT, and then Blank Shard will finish it off.
Yeah, that was a really nice entry there, able to satchel in between those tripwires and then just shoot someone through a cage.
Very nice rocket.
It's precise gunplay.
Time to explode.
Alright, Radiant Rising here. Looks... They're setting up for a little bit of... No, they're just closing the door. They're setting up for mid aggression, but they're just closing the door, waiting for Iowa State to play into them on this B main. And having enough success towards B that they wanna keep hitting this B side, at least hitting it early to pull some util, pull some rotates.
Yeah, they're forcing here, so this is kind of the deciding round for the map.
Peeking.
Yeah, this force buy is going to decide a lot of how the next 2 or 3 rounds go.
Yet he's able to make his way on the B site.
Does eat the decay, but he doesn't eat anything else off of that, so he's back up to full health. We've got a lot of space to work with. This plant goes down. I'm not sure his presence has been noted back here either. The KO seems to be looking past him. Oh, okay, my stinger doesn't do that.
Smoke's down on main. We have another smoke. Wingman's on defuse.
One enemy
Ult
remaining.
comes down. He's down to the Sova.
Pushing off the defuse, but he's back on it now. 1v5.
Ready to go.
Was
Back in it.
Yeah, flawless round. Ska surviving on basically 0 health, but it's enough that he still survives. That'll bring it back within 3 for Radiant Rising.
Good old Stinger running gun.
Always. Iowa State's going to position towards A this time. Got shut down pretty hard on B. Decided they're not doing that again. Looking for this default Cypher cam. Does spot it out.
Revealing area.
Just throwing this
Shutting them down.
Sova Dart to clear out elbow here.
One suppressed.
And Iowa State's got a good read of this. Yet again, they're pushing into this solo Cypher setup. So they can just flood through him. They'll have a lot of control here. Quick fight taken from tiles to market.
Yeah, look at Radiant Rising is all the way up B main. So Iowa State's kind of forced to go A here.
They found my wire.
It's interesting TP towards CT to just try to get some info about where the site player is playing. They do spot him out and then cancel it to keep pushing on this elbow play here. Both Cypher trips. Knife will spot 2 or 3.
That raise is still on site.
Oh, Ro eats the Cypher trip, can't quite clear it out. No, I'm gonna push on him. He gets one, but not the second. Flank is cleared for now. Bags get one, Miss gets another.
Player standing.
Stuck in elbow.
One enemy remaining.
Clovolt comes out 1v2. Shuts him down. Radiant Rising will pull another round back on this post plant here.
The one time Clovolt works.
Hey, keep the man count up. 1v2 is harder than a 1v1. I do like the way that Radiant Rising have been playing this, so that the solo Cypher is doing what it needs to. It's slowing them down just enough. It's making Iowa State think about how they're committing into the site. It gives Radiant Rising time to get rotates, get the flanks set up.
Yeah, I think the other thing they're doing is keeping that wingman for the defuse.
A quick fight down mid. We'll pull Blank Shard out of the round. That's a big pick for Radiant Rising here. No smokes for the rest of the round for Iowa State. Lambo will get the quick plant down on B. Will force us into a retake here. Spotted one behind pillar.
They haven't shot the can.
Wanders into the tripwire. Visa will clear the site presence.
Their Omen's dead too, so they have no smokes for this. This is kind of...
Yeah, throw wingman on bomb. Cleared out. Then Bags sticks it. Those don't fake.
Player standing.
That's a quick cleanup from Radiant Rising. These post plants from Iowa State have not been working out very well. They seem to get stuck behind these smokes.
Yeah, that's what's nice about the Clove. I mean, even if she dies, she can still pop a smoke down where your Omen dies, and you kind of got to retreat to be main.
Yeah, and not having a dedicated flashbang like this KO makes it very hard for them to commit back through the smokes. When that smoke does come down for Radiant Rising, it just makes it very challenging for Iowa State to get space back onto site other than spraying through the smoke.
Cypher is switched up on Iowa State, caught him off guard. Let's see. He's back on A site now.
Cage triggered.
People flooding out towards elbow. Cypher gets the first one. Undetected behind the box, uncalled. That was messy from Iowa State.
Quick one. Just because they were saving, but we're back at 10-10 now.
Tied it up. Overtime? Yeah, just they didn't call that he was behind the box at all. He gets a free pick on the blank shard. Looking towards CT, not checking that default sight box at all.
Drop in a smoke.
Looks like setting up again a quick flood towards A site.
No peeking.
Smoke will come out.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
They haven't really
Side.
played for middle much this map.
Yeah, neither team really wants to play mid. It's interesting. Style show presence towards
Careful now. I know exactly.
CT.
Spike planted.
The neural theft comes out. Show where these defenders are coming from. They can see the flank of this of Miso. And
She's
that'll
still gunning for you!
let Benji play around it.
Fire in the
Pick on the flank.
Comes
Yeti,
out.
he wants to. They want to commit through under
they're
the
actually
CT
getting out.
player.
One enemy remaining.
They threw a lot at you to let that CT player in order to clear him out. Maybe there's a slight overcommit, but it does win them the round.
Couple ults too.
Yeah, the Thrash and the Rocket. That'll put Iowa State in a slight ult deficit here.
Did we
Although-
see a Cypher ult too?
I believe we did, but Benji's managed to charge that up pretty fast. He got 3 picks in the round after ulting, so
This goes here.
not a major cost to Iowa State here.
Yeah, I mean Cypher gets his ult so fast.
Especially when you're top fragging. This quick play down mid here from Radiant Rise. We were just harping on them for not playing mid enough, so they've
Yeah, they're
immediately shut down by the lurk of Benji.
I think they feel confident to be aggressive here with the Rocket and Thrash of their own.
He
Here's
said
gets
gets
one.
one, doesn't
Spike
get the
down
second. Traded out. Man advantage to Iowa State is going to have them pull all the way back out and run towards B.
Yeah, now they're just spreading out the defense here, trying to make them guess which site they're going to.
This market player should hear the rotates through B main. Doesn't really want to commit off of it. He's going to call his teammates over. Just try to hide behind that smoke as long as he can. Plant default. Nice pick through the smoke. Deny first plant attempt. Benji will trade him back though. There's 2 committing through market here.
Yeah, I think Benji could have a good flank here if he goes unnoticed by Radiant Rising.
Which he will. He's snuck behind him. I think Ska suspects it a little bit. Doesn't want to commit to it though.
One enemy remaining.
That's the first one on the fight. No bags is stuck in a small box. Given a fight, does not win it. That'll be
12-10.
match point. Match point for Iowa State.
Match point.
Radiant Rising is making him work for it though.
It's been some close rounds. The Gecko Spike's always getting down.
I did see Lambo bragging the other day about getting 13 plants in a game, so making sure that bomb is always down, always forcing post plants. Early pressure towards A here. So, not in this lifetime.
Max is his. Dumps an utility before he dies here.
Might get another one here. Nope.
I know
Joystick
exactly
will pull him out.
where you are.
And that'll be hat thrown from Benji. Knows these last two are committing here. Good spray through the cage from Mist. We'll pull one back. That'll give Iowa State the sight here.
That Omen's still up, so Iowa State CT smoked off. And he used ult to get its info CT. Knows they're there. So, Silver drone coming out.
One enemy remaining.
Good flash going on. Clove's
Clovel,
back.
Clovel keeps the 2v2 alive. Throws.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, does she
First
do it
one.
again? Does she
Last
do it
player
again?
standing.
Nope. Lines up.
Attackers win.
Lines up with the planter. Nice spray down from Blank Shard.
Just wasn't enough for the Clove ult.
That'll be Iowa State taking our round 2 match. They're 13 to 10. Significantly closer than the first round games we saw. It's a very solid performance from Iowa State Varsity. Very close match, back and forth the whole way.
Your typical, sunset match.
Yeah, very, very even map. Very hard for one side to take an advantage over the other. I believe we're gonna take a brief break. We're gonna come back with our Rainbow Six Round 1 games in just a moment. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll be back in just a little bit.